Alrighty, let's get going. Most packs don't have this many mods that all have conflicting controls. Where's the button? Where's the button? There's the button. Alright, Craft of the Titans, a Booty Man mod pack. This is one I've seen some people talking about. That's why I want to check it out. And let's see. Pull up the webpage real quick. Last updated at the end of September, so maybe not under current active development. I don't know any details. First uploaded March 13th. So, you know, that's a good run. You know, 6 months. Make us a new world. Super flat, large, amplified, customized. Nether survival. Great wall. Realistic. What? In Craft of the Titans, you assume the role of a modern-day pioneer sent to new lands to secure resources for your war-trodden homeland. This new land is brewing with danger, at the pinnacle of which are the Titans. The Titans are boss creatures that rule over the many dimensions, including the Abyssal Wastelands, the Aether, and of course the Overworld, the Nether, in the end. Unless RP turns, your goals in this pack are to become as powerful as the foes you face, and bring down nearly 20 different challenging boss Titans. Every inch of the mods in this pack have been customized to blend together in a progressive and challenging way. This is a difficult mod pack, but maybe not in the same way you were used to. In addition to resource-heavy recipe changes, mobs have ruthless AI that scales as you continue through the story. Experience Minecraft combat more explosive than ever. We don't leave you empty-handed, though. All the weapons and armor have been rebalanced and buffed. You can use axes, bows, spells, swords, and more. Each are balanced to be as strong as the next. Fight how you want to fight. And 200 plus unique quests, class of daily quests, etc., etc. It has its own subreddit going on. You need at least 6 gig of RAM to run this pack at its smoothest. Wow. So yeah, this is a pretty intensive pack. I'm surprised I haven't heard of it before now. Hello, Dragon Racer. $20 to $30 seems like it's pretty good. However, that does also mean like you got shortchanged out of whatever the end of the game is, and that sucks. Okay. Let's see if Mr. Idaho is nice to us today. I didn't mention any particular world gen option that we should use. And the server is considered bonus unofficial content. The goal is to provide stable and working survival single-player game. Sorry, I missed my little pad that I set my drink down on. Quest complete. Well, that was easy. Time to go home, folks. We've completed the quest. Alright, I've got some sort of potion debuff. Oh, I get a few seconds of resistance on spawning in, right. Iron backpack with a bonus storage. That's a nice thing to start with. Right, and the equip backpack button isn't working because there's too many buttons. Let's, check out the... Oof. What? Well, that sucks. Yeah, that's no fun at all. But come on, I get making a hard pack and stuff, but maybe give someone more than 10 seconds to sort out, like, which way is up before you start spawning monsters. The big problem I have with all of these challenging combat-focused mod packs is they all seem to use the same, you are going to die and die and die and die and die until you get a chance to wall yourself into a dirt hut, and then maybe you'll have time to figure out how to play and actually read the quest book. And if it wasn't every single one of them, it wouldn't annoy me as much. But yeah, I'm already just getting massacred over and over again. Invasion is the only one I've seen that actually had, like, a day of peace sort of mechanic. Great. I mean, Minecraft combat isn't good no matter what version you're on. It's just less awful in later versions. When it's not just spam button with powerful weapon and wait to win. I mean, it's not necessarily 100% luck-based. You've got some options, like finding a convenient pool of water and trapping things in there. And at least they start me with a nice AoE weapon. Even though that Spriggan is actually regenning faster than I can damage it. And that's at difficulty 1. Like, that's not even it, like, that's like difficulty 0. We haven't even gotten difficulty going yet. That's okay. At least we got fast leaf decay. Oh, come on. Come here. Whatever. What? Okay. So the Spriggans can also run real fast. Lovely. And the amount of lag involved when I respawn is problematic. Probably because I've got too many journey map beacons starting to show up on my screen. So yeah, spawn in a place where a monster, where in 2 seconds a monster spawns that you can't possibly defeat with the gear that they start you with, and no good way to deal with them. Already this pack is not feeling like the sort of thing that I'm interested in, because yeah, it's supposed to be hard, but it's also supposed to be possible. And you shouldn't just RNGesus your way into a completely hopeless situation the way I did. Scout dragon. Well, at least to my memory, the dragons are mostly harmless until they're not. We'll see if that remains true. Okay, now that I actually have, you know, half of a second. There. Okay, Craft of the Titans. Example timeline. Alpha, Gamma, Epsilon. Really? Come on. Come on. Whatever. Okay. Getting started. And this is like my problem in every single one of these packs, I tell you, is that you will be quickly thrust into a world of powerful enemies. Great, I never had a chance to read that before dying repeatedly. Come on. Hey, bypass the usual start-of-the-world grind. Okay, I can work with that. Young age, you trained in the combat arts to become one of the most formidable opponents in your homeland. Your peers no longer posed a challenge for you. Preparation for your journey here. You have brought along with you your... yeah. Obsidian... like, wouldn't that have been... That makes a bit of a difference, doesn't it? I suppose I didn't have to choose... I probably didn't have to choose this one, did I? Oh, yeah, I could have picked any of these. It just doesn't do a good job of telling you that. It just says choose your path, and I'm supposed to intuit that I can, you know, use the Warlock, Hunter, Engineer, or Purist path. Whatever. Wish you would. Things get really dangerous really quickly. No! Crap! So I've already managed to accidentally screw myself out of choices by seeing, oh, I can just take this. Yeah, it doesn't give you the time to figure out what you're doing. And that's a mistake of the pack. That is something that could be better. But, I mean, I always talk about how I want complete experiences. While I'm checking this out, you know, 7 months after the first alpha hit Curse, it's probably a complete experience now. I gotta, like, not be here just so that that dragon's not flapping around all over. I mean, the pack's not meant to be intuitive. It's meant to give you time to, look at the quest book and stuff. It's just that, the Animal and Grimoire of Gaia spawns during the daytime mean that you're going to be dying before you have a chance to look at the quest book. And it took some serious effort for Darkosto to fix that for Invasion, which had similar issues. Okie dokie. Heart container. Yay, I have one extra permanent heart, I guess. Oh, good. Yay, we killed the thing. Right. That's those control overlaps I was talking about. Back damage 7. Why does it not... Whatever. Whatever. We got here. Turd. You're joking, right? Nope, you're absolutely not. Okay, fine. Looks like a decent spot. Also, it's getting dark, and I really don't want to see what this pack does to me at night. So we're just going to tear some stuff down and use it to make a... use the quest book item that it's going to give us to make the starter home. Quest complete. Home on the range. I don't actually have time to see what that quest is. Okay, bum. Thank you for the follow, X-Gamer! I wish you would. Starting house, hot wings, and craft of the Titan's Guide. Right-clicking on any solid block with your starter house kit will erect a small base complete with mining tunnel into bed. Don't worry about spacing, the kit will clear the necessary space. Keep in mind this base should be considered very temporary as the walls are simple wood and won't stand up to the incoming onslaught. Alright, that's got me intrigued. This might be the exact kind of thing I was talking about wanting yesterday. Ranch style, hobbit style, desert style, snowy style, basic house. That's really cool that it gives me all of these different options, but we're gonna do, you know, basic. Aren't we? Yeah. Structure facing, I don't care. Type ceiling block. Hey, if I can change... Ah, darn. Oh well. At least I can get, you know, sandstone roof and dark oak, floor. Or dark oak walls. Woohoo! Give me a moment, need to pull up the thing. There we go. Dragon Racer, thank you for the follow. Click. I mean, this pack is intended to be a fun experience, Finn. It just seems to have that right out of the gate issue that a lot of packs of this nature haven't solved yet. And my annoyance isn't that that's still an issue so much as that fewer people have solved it, because some have. You know? No Ghetto Tinker's Crafting Station. What? Alright, so Tinker's is a thing, but it's weird. What? I need treated planks to make chests. Let's read the quest book before we try to push through any further. And all right, Craft of the Titans Guide. Welcome to the Craft of the Titans. Better questing. Reference manuals here explain some of the many unique aspects of the mod pack. Pack will put you through the paces. There's a lot of combat early on, and as you get established, in times of the essence. Well, that's annoying. Biggest focus is exploration. You must go dungeon crawling, treasure hunting, spelunking, cave diving, and mining. There are no early game quarries. There are no shortcuts for rare materials. Custom tweaked terrain generation, dungeon system, and loot generation will make every expedition unique and exciting. Titan ruins or relics you find in dungeons or as rewards for sending large care packages back to your homeland. Some Titan runs have inherent energy within them. Boy, that was a spicy meatball then. Hey Rock, and yeah, it's interesting. Makes them the catalyst for some crafting recipes, others seem dormant, good for trade. Flight is, as many things, progressive. Gone are the days when you make a beeline for jetpacks or angel rings. Then combat and exploration become trivial. You still have access to jetpacks and angel rings towards the end game, where they belong. Until then, ooh, airships and dragon mounts. Okay, so, like, the more I have a chance to actually look into this, the more interested I am. And the difficulty thing, I mean, that's customizable. But, this is very much a single-player pack. So I think that we're going to start checking this out here, and maybe it ends up, building into a YouTube series. We're going to go as far as I can with this until I hate it. You know, like most packs. Consider building a small hut out of reinforced stone about 6 chunks away from your base. Have windows around the side for hitting mobs. Race here when a blood moon is incoming and prepare for battle. Mob difficulty in the pack is programmed to scale up drastically. This will give you a short period of time to set up a base and protect it. Should be a top priority in your first 3 days, as being unprepared for your first blood moon will likely result in you and your base being destroyed. Mobs are much smarter in this pack. They carry dynamite to blow up walls, stack blocks to reach you up high, and dig if you try to hide your base underground. Okay, so yeah, this is another, oh, what do you call it? I have no bots, Cooper. However, it's been going for about 25 minutes. This is invasion style. Okay. That looks cool. Looking at you, Draconic Evolution. Okay. Interesting, interesting. I'm enjoying some of the stuff that I'm reading here. There are combat and inventory pets to aid you. Trade your own combat bat to fly around striking at your foes, leveling up and becoming stronger. Lava moat and turrets won't do it, Fid. Turrets will help, but the lava moat they'll just build over. Onyx ore is the top tier tinker. Do not assume any aspect of the mods in this pack is the same as you have played in other packs. Okay. Recipe calls for material you don't have. It may be a dimension you haven't been to yet. Ooh, hunting sunstone. Okay. Alright. Care packages. Yeah, this is actually a good point. But with most mod packs, it seems to by the time you have the resources to build all these things, it's not long before you stop needing all those things. Yep. The care packages sound cool. You cannot brute force your way through every fight, but that's what I'm best at. If I run into something when, that I can't brute force, I will do more preparation and come back with more force. If punching things as hard as you can does not solve the problem, then you're not punching them hard enough. Hundreds of people who are counting on your care packages back home. Families need the crops and meals you produce. Scientists need the samples and mob drops you find. Even the military has commissioned you to provide chemical fluids from your excavations. In exchange for your care packages and supplies, your Homeland Security team will send you Titan runes, which you can trade for powerful items and crafting materials. Okay, cool. I'm liking the sound of everything so far. Now we just need to actually, like, go. Cobble? Gen? Really? Oh, no, hit the road, Jack. It wants me to collect a bunch of gravel. First few days, nights, coke oven, blast furnace, and base defense. Oh, God. There's a dogo out there. Tools of the trade, all-in-one tool. There's been a recall on the Tinker's Construct workbench tables. You'll be able to trade your Tinker's Construct workbench in at your local crafting table for an updated table that functions the same way. What? Okay. There. Gets me an iron all-in-one tool and 3 heart crystal shards. Cool. And then opens up the sword and the stone. This pack is balanced around your ability to dual wield, and that doesn't always imply you should be using 2 swords. Consider a sword and shield. A shield's not only block damage, but some also have ridiculous knockback and thorns enchants. Or consider wielding a powerful spell in your left hand, and a sword in the other. The options are vast. And I can get a free intermedium sword if I just get myself some coal. It's not called Vein Miner. Does this mod pack include Vein Miner? No, this mod pack has Ore Excavation, which is the same thing as Vein Miner, just a different mod or name. Get used to it, people! The Pick Appa is a tool used primarily to vein mine stone and cobblestone. This saves durability on your more advanced, more capable mining tools. Yeah, that makes sense. Vein mining is rigorous activity, therefore requires you to become hungry much quicker than regular mining. Alright, making ends meet. make tool station, stencil table, get free slime boots, and some drying racks, okay? And, ooh, cream cookies, stone spikes, engineer's hammer, cool. Fighting back, what do we got first? Early game options. Tons of options to defend your base, create mob farms, and manipulate the enemies of the world. Do not overlook these items. Mobs in this pack become increasingly difficult. If you don't continue to upgrade your defenses, they will soon see them overcome by a horde. Make damage traps and vector plates. Damage and accuracy of most turrets have been amplified to match the improved AI. Don't be afraid to use some of the lower tier turrets. They may be more effective than you remember. We'll get on that. Shots fired! But that requires me to get to, you know, hammer. So first things first, like usual, is go mining. I get some free plastic for completing, getting some rubber saplings. You conduit. That's terrible. I like it, but it's terrible. Lava wall is an option, Shiva, but it won't kill. It probably won't kill them. Actually, additions. You can grow. What? I like it. Expanding thermally, arming yourself. All of this stuff requires us to get mining first. And I can't do care packages yet. So yeah. Let's make the tinker stuff. Get that going. Then we'll be able to use some of our tinker stuff to do different cool things. I need one of you. I need one of... I need a brain, apparently. I can't friggin' think. You... There. So that gets me the crafting tool, part, and stencil builder. Cool. Part. Crafting. Cool. Stencil. Better crafting. Well, that's unexpected. I was hoping to... Alright, so give that back. Cool. But without the... Without... I can't do the access it all from tabs thing. This makes me sad. Oh well, I got my all-in-one iron tool. I'm gonna starve if I don't eat some of these hot wings. Nom nom nom. Are they hitting me through the friggin' wall? I think they are. Lots of poop. Let's see, damage traps are made, iron swords. Okay, so everything needs iron. Makes a bit of sense. Ooh, loot bag. What do we got? Diamond horse armor, some water seeds, some wood seeds, and some prudentium. Okay, I'll take it. Weird, but I'll take it. Ack. Seriously, I need you to, like, stop that. Another loot bag. Oh no, I just hadn't fully emptied this one. Okay, that's fine. Wish there was a way to just, like, set the backpack on the ground, but I don't think there is. Oh, darn. How far down does this bring me? To Y11? Alright, all the way down. I've already got an iron all-in-one tool, so I might as well start going down here, you know? Quest updated. Sword in the Stone. Ah, good. Got me that intermediate sword. And then I can make torches. If I hadn't put all of my wood away. Wow, that's a lot of coal for not a lot of work. We get our Pick Kappa reborn and some lemon bars. And that unlocks colossal chests be the best. I have access to refined storage until further into the pack. Summoned from a blood magic meteor. What? You'll have to rely on colossal chests and storage drawers. Okay. Colossal chest. Oh good, I can make this a lot easier. So I guess it really does want me to be making colossal chests as my early game stuff. That's fine. Pick Kappa. Delete cobblestone disabled. Yeah, that quite a lot of durability. And it does a decent job of... okay, so how do I change the... I know that there's a way to do it. Click, click, click. Fizzles and bits. Excavation. Or excavation V. Button I'm looking for. Lithium, I don't care about yet. Redstone, I do. What the crap? Okay. Destabilized redstone ore. This is not progressing the way I expected, but, you know, I'm not going to complain too much. What do we got here? Adamantium? Can I even mine that with the, Yes, I can. Simple ores, too. Okay. Did Kappa have a controls thing? I need to get, that control mod. Nope. Okay. You can mine a bunch of stuff too. That's cool. Okay, regular redstone. Good. Definitely some interesting stuff happening. Right, V is attached to too many things at the moment. I don't have that easy conflicts thing. So now I just need to scroll and hope I find them all. Actually, can I just set it to, like... see if that works. Nope. Not without finding the others. Alright. Give me just a moment here. We're going to add a mod. Because I hate fighting with this. What am I missing here? Craft of the Titans. I could... ... Profile options? Yep, there we go. Unlocked. Thank you. Resource packs. And I doubt that Faithful and its stuff is gonna have enough mod support to make it look decent, but we'll try. We always do. Installed mods. Can I easily add... Is there a button to add one here? Of course not. That'd be too bloody easy, wouldn't it? It changed around everything on me, and I don't like the new setup. Get more. Okay, there it is. Thanks for the info, Cooper. Got it set to 30 seconds right now, but I can certainly change that. As soon as I find the button for it. There. That'll last a bit longer. What is the key control thing? I can't remember the name of it. Keyboard Wizard? Hang on. It's in a different pack that we were using the other day. One of the ones that we played yesterday. It was it in Arms, Friends, and Fiends? It might have been in one of the ones I deleted already. I really wish I could, I need to, like, write down the names of these mods, because apparently I don't remember them, ever. Hang on. Now Googling Minecraft. Oh yeah, not enough keys. That's what it was. Uh-oh. No, that's on 1.7. That's not what I'm looking for. Windy out there. No more recipe conflict. That's certainly not what I'm looking for. Why is nothing ever easy anymore? Keyboard Wizard, visual representation of standard QWERTY keyboard, and that's cool, but not quite what I'm after. Controlling. That's the one. Yep. Thank you for your patience there, folks. Let's get back to the game. 20-odd people just watched me fight with the menus for a minute because you all are cray-cray. More like snooze fest than Craigasm, Shadow Warrior. Resident Sleeper, that's the one I was thinking of. Is that one that's commonly available? Can't remember. Yep, there you go. A little more Resident Sleeper than it is Craigasm. That was an epic moment in Twitch history when someone was, like, doing a 72-hour live stream and literally fell asleep on stream. Poor Odler. Nope, haven't continued yet, Cooper. There was a big update that came out, and also Apollo Cat got super sick for like a week, and that like threw me way off of my everything. Okay, too much coffee, too much sitting around and waiting. I need to take a very short restroom break, and then we'll get back into it. Polycat's doing good, yeah. Everything is now back to... Everyone is now back at the PurpleMentat? Yeah, there you go. Operating at under nominal conditions. Ah, so much better. Radial menu, shape toggle edit, and alt key. You know what? Let's go back to show all. Go down to ore excavation. Things that are not currently bound. Wish that stayed up a little longer. Multiply capital. Really? Caps lock? That's an option. Wow. Thing's got quite the range built into it. Kinda happy about that, really. Maybe I need to go up a bit to start finding, others. Hey, here's an idea. Yes. Cool. Change it to a mouse button. Mana creeper over there. What the? Oh, mana elemental. Need a ranged option. Whoops. Ultra regenerating mana creeper the drainer?
Got him! Got him!
Okay. I said I was sorry, Spider, I would be lying. All of these things bound to the same keys. Full screen map. Okay, let's try putting that on M. Change Staff of the Gatekeeper mode. Open quests. Wait, I've got multiple. I managed to move open quests instead of the map. Lovely. Sweet. I'll love them when I can deal with them, you know? They're not a problem now. Just annoying. Move some of the stuff off of L. Dark Vision button. Sound Locator. Enchiridion Library. Let's try changing that to Divide. Hover Mode. Liquid View. GUI Weapon Interface. Okay, cool. That's quite far enough, I think. Yeah, there's way too much stuff. Stream started at 1. Probably supposed to start at 2. I don't know. I felt like streaming. I got started. Sometimes there's bonus extra. It's unplanned and, yeah. How do I delete? Hang on. How about mod options? I have no idea what pick kappa comes from. You are from... Mike Dongles. Okay. That just enables or disables the pick kappa. Durability, harvest level. Well, that doesn't help me. To the Google! Well, that's a big conversation, you know? Ike Dongles, MLG Horn, and Sad Trombone. Neither of which seem to do anything. Okie dokie. That's okay. We'll get this iron backpack updated to be something awesome in none too great a time period. I really don't need this stone pick anymore. The pick kappa literally is a, like, endless stone pick. Pat in my face. Almost yelled. Look, I get where some of you are coming from there. But, from the other point of view, somebody's got to keep the lights on, and that's not free. And... I don't know where that cash came from, but I'm pretty happy I have it. That's got to... that means that any content needs to be funded. And if you want developers to have a healthier lifestyle, which most of us do, rather than working 40-hour weeks and getting laid off, what the heck? Are you? Just want to know what you are. I can't even target you. You're too tiny. Sporling. From Grimoire of Gaia, of course. But if you want developers not to get laid off at the end of every project while you wait for the game to go gold, because there's a long delay between when the game is content complete and can't have anything added to it, and when it actually hits release, hits store shelves. If you don't want developers to be laid off during that time period, then they need to be able to work on things during that time period. And, I mean, I guess they could just not sell you those things right when they're done and hang on to them for a month or two after release, but that's not going to get you more content in the initial release. It just means there's less available right then. Hello, Gene Rogue. Is my chat scrolled up? No? Well, like I said, that's exactly what I was saying, Flucky Duck. So, every piece of content has, like, you can't develop content for free, right? And what is being paid for with the price of the game is the content that's developed until things go gold. Oh, crap. And then there's that 3-month delay between when the game goes gold and devs can't add any more to it, and when it actually hits store shelves. During those 3 months, what should happen? And if they schedule things such that something is ready and available to be sold at the end of those 3 months, are you saying that it just shouldn't be sold then? Should they wait a certain amount of time before they sell that content? Should that content be included in the purchase price? If so, why? Like, the advent of Day 1 DLC came with it a change where studios tend to keep people employed. I mean, if it's part of the pack, I don't mind. So yeah, devs tend to stay employed after a project becomes content complete rather than getting immediately laid off. So, should we go back to laying them off? Should we expect publishers to include more content for the same price? Is it just the perception of it being Day 1 DLC that you don't like? What is it that you're actually objecting to, is what I'm trying to get at here. And why do you find it objectionable? I guess it's a two-part thing. Whoops, left it on none again. Do that. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, one, if you're spending money on a game that isn't actually complete, then you shouldn't have bought that game in the first place. Most games, the season pass and such, that's all extra. All of the DLC isn't part of the complete game. But it can't be included in the game Day 1, Dragon Racer. Like, literally, they would need to that content wouldn't be developed if it wasn't being made for sale at all. It just wouldn't exist. If you think that it shouldn't exist, that's fine, but it's not going to be added in the game. Ooh, okay, so that was a harrowing mining experience, but we're out now. And we can craft ourselves some goodies. I have no idea how these work. Ah, okay. Axe. I hate that these guys can seem able to hit me through walls. There, that frees up some inventory space for me to hand in. So what game, Flucky Duck? You're talking in hypotheticals. Which game does that specifically? And which dev team is blameless in this? And do we get into the fact that there is, oh, it wants me to make iron colossal chest walls. Okay. That's why I, whoops. Anyway. Colossal chest. Uncolossal chest. Cute. I mean, again, if we're going by, if you want to talk about inflation, at least in terms of US inflation, a full price game should be about $100 right now. If we go by its, you know, used to be much cheaper. Ah, that's adorable. I love it. Okay. Well, if colossal chests aren't an option, then we do need to get... We need more gravel. Coke oven, blast furnace, base defense, right. Because that, and this is something that we covered earlier, because that development doesn't happen for free, and that DLC was stuff that was developed in the months between when a game goes gold and is considered content complete, and when it actually releases. Really? I felt like I got a full and complete experience out of Breath of the Wild at the $60 buy-in price. I haven't heard that there is a full and complete experience that doesn't exist at that buy-in. Like, I know there's extras, but... like, there's quite a lot of game in Breath of the Wild for $60. Okay, but you understand the need, and you don't like it. So what would you prefer? Do we go back to when developers got laid off during that time period? I don't think that anybody wants that, but I could be wrong. Maybe it should be a contract job where you develop the game and then that's it. Well, players are part of who made it a prerequisite for a successful game. Like, if you didn't have DLC plans for your game when it came out, then a lot of people didn't want to invest in that game. That was part of the game culture at the time. Hello, Calum. Alum Johnson HD. Okay, pigs are nasty. Note to self. And, I mean, it's not like there weren't downsides to the system that we had in the PS3 360 days. Because that was the era where you finished your game, and then you got fired. Yes, I am on PC. And, I mean, if you want to go back to developer gets fired when they finished making the game, and then the publisher puts the game out 3 months later, that's fine. Just know that that's what you're saying you want to go back to. I'm gonna be here a while. Interesting the range I get on this thing. Fire, frost, poison. Some of those seem more useful than saving the point for higher levels. Love water. It's the great equalizer in Minecraft combat. Holy hand grenades. Sweet. Extremely powerful thrown explosive, only hurts enemies, doesn't destroy blocks or harm the person who threw it. I can work with that. Intermedium apple. Absorption 2, speed 2, resistance 2. Let's put that on the bar. We might need it. Bear claw, uncommon loot bag. Sweet. That was worth my time. Needs more clay, and gravel, and sand, and clay. Why? Uh-oh. Looks like we got some world loading bug going on. I guess I'm gonna have to reload the world. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't find him anywhere that wasn't in the water in Rogue, though hopefully I would have been able to outrun the bear. Hopefully. No guarantees there. I'll try that next time. Thanks for the tip. Ow. What is throwing lightning at me? Aqua Creeper. That's a new kind of awful. Ender Dragon Arrow. Neat. Applies Wither 4. I do not recognize that biome. Pretty cool, though. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. It gets worse. That's the pack. But I'm kind of enjoying it so far. Alright, let's actually dig into some of the content in the pack that isn't running around the surface or digging around underground. First off, how do I make some of that reinforced stone that you... industrial craft. Route plus stone. That's actually pretty cheap. I wish I could see, like, what the hardness of the various blocks was. But I'm basically just going to need something TNT resistant, right? As a start? Yeah. Too many things, not enough inventory space. What else is news? J. Quests, getting started. Hit the road jack, cream cookies, engineer's hammer, and stone spikes. That doesn't help me directly. Many recipes and crafts have more realistic. Who makes a furnace with only 8 blocks? Who makes a chest with no latch? Compressed cobblestone, I will need 8. And then I will get a furnace. Okay. Pardon me. Where'd my compressed cobblestone go? Where'd my backpack go? What the heck's going on here? weird. Thing I hate so far is that the dogs can hit me through walls. What the heck? I had 14. Why did one disappear? Whatever. Treated unfairly. Harsh climate in Craft Titans means that many of the wings we normally make out of the regular wood must be treated to withstand moisture, heat, and ectoplasm. Since you won't have the means to make treated wood for a while, I've prepared a few chests for you. Make them count. Just need some clay, which I've got plenty of. Thank you very much for following. Any minute now, and the page that actually shows recents will show. Sorry, Demir Kangol. There you go. Treated unfairly complete. Claim my 6 regular chests. Get those down. Work on some level of organization here. I don't know why these didn't stack. That's disappointing. But I'm just going to be throwing them away in a minute anyway. Hello, Siver. How you doing? Oh, there's plenty of things that I can do. I just haven't gotten around to doing anything yet. I just dislike them being able to hit me through the walls, that's all. Whether it makes sense or not, whether I can fix it or not, I don't like it. That's all I'm commenting. Alright, there. Organization complete. Inventory management PurpleMentat done for the moment. Never bring sand to the beach. There are 3 important goals for your first few days. Oh, well, okay. That's the same thing that this said. Action comes quick and furiously, so take the time to fortify our base against explosions, fire, and/or pesky looters ASAP. And I can do so with a bunch of sand. Cool. 16 bacon cheeseburgers and 2 turrets. 2 basic turrets. Okay. Plan for the worst. Small window in the beginning to make your base safe. After that, expect the very dangerous mobs will have increased AI, the ability to break down walls, and hordes to ambush your location. 2 ways to deal with it. You know, this is really long-winded for something that I'm supposed to get done fast, fast, fast! Oh. Well, that's an issue. Right. Improved AI. They will blow up if you just happen to be somewhat nearby. And that was a big creeper explosion, too. So that sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, well, since the game doesn't give you the time that you need to actually figure out how to play before they start destroying you, and honestly, that's, like, a big issue. It needs a way to ramp up the difficulty where the first few days in game, you have very little threat. We'll try the Warlock path this time. Regen spell, always nice. Hey, look at that out there. Oh man, this spawn is awful. I've managed to, like, activate survival island mode accidentally. Also, those aqua creepers are terrible. I dislike them. Right, it gives me a regen spell, but it doesn't actually give me any, like, starting mana and anything. I still have to dig into that all on my own. Making it pretty useless. I don't think I like this spawn. I don't think I like it at all. Now, the spell doesn't work because I haven't actually unlocked the magic system in any way yet. Sure. Die. Yeah, well, let's see if we can make the best of it anyway. So that's a no then, because we need clay. And there's aqua creepers everywhere. Plenty of gravel. But I'm not going to be able to handle the piranhas and the aqua creepers. Not to mention whatever other wackiness there is out there. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out. Ooh, liquid essence. Actually, pretty good find. I want a game. I want a pack of this style that starts at vanilla difficulty. You know, it doesn't start harder. It starts at normal and gets harder. Think anybody can make that for me? Because I love the idea of things getting progressively more difficult over time. Wow, another ocean spawn? Still, this ocean at least has some islands I can see out on the edge of the waters that I can go check out. Hello, Harmony. Let's see what the hunter gets you. Ooh, I start with a spider pet. Hardened leather, a redstone bow, and a bunch of ender dragon arrows. Nope. But I think it's literally, nope, it's not difficulty. I do not know the name of the mod, unfortunately. And I think, the bigger issue, though, is, like, all of these extra monsters that are spawning. Like, the difficulty is vanilla at the moment, except for Animalia and Grimoire of Gaia, you know? And the creeper fish, and. And the passive, and the animals attacking. I mean, I get that they try to start me with stuff, so that's... Okay, it starts me with solar panel, disposable item, turret, a bunch of reinforced stone and stuff. Interesting. Purist, you've not brought tools, you're one with nature. You know, hard mode. Gotcha. I'm gonna take it just for the pet. Not like the hardened leather gear is bad either. Okay. How do you work? Great. Gone. Whoops. I didn't want any pigs on this island anyway. Oh, so it's not actually a pet that I spawn into the world. That's disappointing, actually. What? There's a lot of creepers. Oh, but yeah, I jump higher, I wall climb, I can hang on a wall with a sneak, and it will just apparently create stuff for me. I wear you. How do I feed you? We'll get to that. You're adorable. Always make extra boats. I mean, engineer's the best for an instant base setup. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the best for an early base. Yeah, that's miserable. Ocean spawn is just miserable. Thank you, a wild Dargon, for the info. I do like the hunter. Hang on a second here. Windows is complaining that Java is eating all of my memory. And it really is. Is there a memory leak on starting new worlds? It's up to like 13 gigs. The crap is going on there. That looks foreboding. Abyssal Craft. I have found the Darklands. Is this a place that I want to be hanging out early game? Probably not. Oh, that's why it's like out of memory. Because it really doesn't like all of these particle effects and such. Anyone here know Abyssal Craft? What am I getting into with this Darklands here? Oh well. I think I'm... Yeah, I've got some of the most important parts of the Darklands to take with me now. Map shows... Ooh. We've got a structure there, we've got a slime island there, we've got some riverland here. We're gonna go check the rivers and lakes for clay and such, because we need that. Hang on. Lag! Doing so well, too. In my own mind, at least. Don't want to be in that biome at night, scary mobs. Okay, thank you. Don't want to be outside at night in general. Wikipedia pays off again. Thank you, Spider, for the string poop. Clay, sand, still need gravel. Need my backpack back, please. Backpack. Hey, Saf. Huh? There you go, Spider. Couple... nope, I think it's crashing. There it goes. I knew I should have restarted when I saw that it was eating like 13 gigs of memory, but no, I just had to push it. Just gonna chair dance until the everything loads up. Don't worry, I've got the I'm working on getting lighting for the green screen, so I'll be able to put me back on screen. And you can watch me chair dance while we wait through stuff like this. As you strange people want to do that. Boom. There we go. Thanks for the following. Where are we and where are we going? I thought I saw a structure, but it looks like it was just a... Oh, Darklands Plains, right next to the Darklands Forest. And we'll definitely be going back there at some point. I could set up just anywhere, but I'd like to find, you know, a better spot. Actually, that nice, large, wide open area looks good to me. More gravel, please. Dig for me, spider! Kids. The heck? That's gonna be like priority 1 once you get moved, Saf. Increase, centaurs. They don't seem to innately hate me. We can coexist. Oh, they don't hate me because the game is lagging. So they might hate me and just haven't decided to yet. But yeah, increase mod team. Needs to happen. Ow. Why? There he is. That it? No, that's a chicken. I don't know what happened to my pickaxe. I thought that bolt was from, like, an elementals? Might be something else, though. Who knows? I seriously don't know why I'm getting struck with lightning and why I'm blinded and such. That sucks. I'm about to die, and I have no idea why. An infernal mob. Great. Not yet, Saf. You know me and researching these things. Witchwood Forest. Well, we've certainly got a great start for magic.
When the downtown lights start to come out at night, we go insane, and when I arrive I start to lose my mind, I go insane, cause they told me you take too much, yeah, I sure do, so I can feel that now.
Alright, well, I liked this seed, but I'd like to have a chance at it without, you know, an infernal mob spawning on my face in the first friggin', few minutes of the pack. Oh, how do I check that again? There we go. You thought this showed the facing biome right difficult. Thought this showed the seed. I haven't had to actually check the seed in the world in a long time. Is it a command now? Why are you happening? There we go. This is a painful pack to get a start in, but I think we're okay. This will be worth it. Alright, so we grab gravel, clay, sand while we head over to that plains area. Since the centaurs are not directly hostile, they'll lead up some of the spawn space for nastier things that won't be trying to kill us. Kill some squid on the way, because we're going to need the ink. Plenty of chickens are likely to spawn over there. They're not a guarantee every time, but practically, with the way the game calculates where those animals spawn. And we'll have everything we need to get started in Ars Magica pretty quickly. Then we can actually make use of that regen spell. No, Cooper. It's set to go away in 90 seconds. Like, there's plenty of time to see it. That's the best I can do for you. Oh, right, you don't actually get any food until you chop down a tree. But, here you go. This is what I can do. I tend to like them to fade away because then when trolls inevitably show up and throw curse words into the chat, it doesn't cause me as many problems. So no matter how good of a bot I get, they'll be able to get around it, you know? But this'll do. Let me try something. Oh, good. Yep, a Spriggan. So, I'm gonna die. Because it will chase me to the ends of the earth. And it can darn near outrun me. And I can't kill it. See, there it is. And it regens faster than I can deal with damage this early on. I'd rather not... sure, hang on, Saf. I got rid of Nightbot, actually, recently, because... last I checked, Nightbot was having issues. And we needed to use something else, but... Nightbot is already a moderator of this room. I told him to quit last time, because he started spamming chat with something. Yep, there's the Spriggan still. unfortunately, this start does not give me any extra. Let's see if it's the water that's causing it. It is. Can't kill them in water. That's what's going on. Also, they punch hard enough to almost one-shot me. That doesn't help any. Taproot. Removes negative status effects. Okay, I need... Really? Really? Yeah. I'll be right back. Alright. Had to take a breath. And yeah, Atron, that's pretty much part of the issue I'm having, is the infernal mobs, animalia, stuff on, like, day one, before you have a chance to even read the quest book or do anything, that you have no chance of dealing with. I don't mind things being hard. I hate the aqua creepers because they're in a similar vein, but it's just, give me any chance, you know? Don't make me just run and corpse camp my way across the map until I get to a spot where I can be mildly defensible for 10 seconds and actually start digging and building. Give me a day. Invasion does that, and I like it a lot. But Invasion's got its own issues that puts me off of it. It's the everything's always hostile all the time stuff that drives me a little mad. Why do you think the engineering one seems overpowered? I mean, you get a turret, sure, but you get nothing that'll help you get everything else set up. Is it because of the solar panel? You may notice a rule change down below. I no longer ask for people to avoid backseat gaming, I ask them to tell me why they think a certain thing. Give me context, yo. Turret only helps once you've already got your space to set up. Yeah, if you've got that weapon, Itadiki, but again, you need to be set up to have that stuff. I'm saying that you need that, you know, first 10 minutes in game to actually get that basic setup going. When the quests require you to go dig up a stack of sand and a stack of gravel and this, that, and the other to be able to do any of that. Yeah, dig? Like, I've got another pack of dogs following me, don't I? I mean, yeah, I have an axe that I could use as a secondary weapon, but is it really going to make that much difference? 9 damage? Woohoo! Oh, never mind. It's getting dark. They can hit me through the wall. And apparently I can't right-click to mine with the ends. Also, they both seem to... Okay, they do have separate timers. It's hard to keep track of. Not my style. Ghetto Tinker's crap. Okay, there you go. Just takes a minute. Weirdly. Right, torches and such. You require compressed cobble. Dongly Do Neighbor. Dirt dongle is a great tool for clearing a base area at the beginning of your adventure. Create a large flat 50 by 50 by 4 square of dirt, clearing anything 25 blocks above it. Okie dokie then. That is cool. But it's another one of those, if I'd had time to read that, like, I never would have had time to read that. Fuel station stencil table. Where'd the bloody stencils go? Did they just vanish on me? Boy, there's something real nasty out there. Fine, whatever. Don't care. Doesn't matter. Can make more. No, they were hidden in my inventory somewhere. Lovely. I do find it kind of distressing that can't do the cool stuff with Tinkers. Well, that doesn't seem to be working at all. Ethereal heals the user back a portion of the damage dealt. Only works when you're close enough to it or something, I guess. I wasn't close enough. I thought Minecraft fires, like, tended to die out these days. This seems to just be continuing to get worse. Oh, this was another waste of a spawn, wasn't it? So, as much as I like the idea of the other starts, you need combat ability immediately. Oh my god, Itadiki, fine, I will do the engineering start. You have managed to annoy me into it, congratulations. There you go. Now I have no anything to fight with during my first day while I'm wandering around trying to do anything. Except my iron sword. I have no armor. I have nothing that I can rely on. The turret requires me to place it on a turret base to use. So how the heck do I deal with the first Spriggan that I run into when it can one-shot me? What do I do when a pack of dogs spawns? I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? But hey, at least my first night will be easier. First night's not been the problem, and that's what I keep trying to tell people. It's the first day that's the problem. Oh, I didn't realize you had walked away for a while and then came back to remind me about how much I should really love that engineering start that I keep not using. I died on the first night because I got too close to the edge of the wall and was trying to fight things through and a creeper blew up. Because the magician start doesn't actually start you with any magic. It gives you spells that you can't use until after you have time to mine and stuff. Yeah, still don't like it. Died to the first pack of wild dogs I found. Well, that's awful. I'd really prefer a shield to an offhand. DPS isn't everything. Preferred defense. Always have. That's why I tend to play tank and heals. Why a lot of the newer MMOs that are all DPS all the time, not my style. I mean, it's not exactly unfortunate, Cooper. It's just the way the game's designed. Every single one of them. I haven't had a real unfortunate death yet. This isn't luck. This is intentionally set up this way. You're going to have large packs of dogs chasing you around the first day. Okay, 64 dirt. Apparently I went overboard. I've run into more than one bear. I guess the engineer start works better if you just, you know, build where you spawn. Is that the idea here? That I should have just set up right where I was? And not do the initial quests? Start digging and preparing before I dig into the quest book at all? Not ignore what it says about these are the things you should be focusing on during your first day? That sounds like a miserable experience to me. Great, we've got an infernal bear. You know, the least it could do... would be to have the bar for my left hand on the left. There. So this pack is basically set up to be a pack that I don't enjoy, because you don't get any lead time. Okay. Let's try it a different way then. The fact that the houses are different is actually a big downside. I mean, if I'm going to go about altering the pack, there's a whole bunch of stuff I could do. If I'm not going to play the pack the way the pack is designed, then what's the point? Make my own. Change everything. This is a even more unforgiving start. Blood and Bones, you had a chance to get started. That's like the big complaint that I constantly have about these new packs, is you have no chance to get started. I don't think the pack's intended to be balanced. Red and on. Why is what a downside? Itadaki. Itadiki, sorry. Yeah, this is a completely non-viable start. The Sphero, I don't think there's a non-terrible spawn when you have Grimoire of Gaia and Animalia and whatever adds the Aqua Creepers. And everything's hostile. That's the thing, is like, what does a non-terrible start, what does the initial start do for you, you know? What does a non-terrible start look like? And the seed that I used this time was the same one that I'd used a couple of times with the magic biomes. Except I'm taking a different approach to it this time. Oh, good. It's running out of memory again. There it goes. Lovely. But yeah, like, having that's like my major complaint. If I had the first daylight hours without hostile mobs, then this would be fine. Then the fact that I'm not prepared by the end of the first day is on me. Invasion almost did that, but then they made you go scavenging to get crafting Darkosta makes you go scavenging to get crafting tables at all, and that's just not a fun concept in my mind. don't enjoy that at all. I mean, once again, Cooper, if I'm going to go in and start changing the way the pack works, then I'm going to do more than that. And, like, part of my whole thing is to, like, show off these packs the way they're designed, not make my own. Besides, I just don't need the headache of getting a whole bunch of, you know, game bros telling me how I need to get good because I decide to change pack settings. Bears and dogs spawn on peaceful? Wow. But yeah, there's got to be a way to set up a pack where Grimoire of Gaia and Animalia start spawning after the end of the first day. Actually, I have an idea of how to create a mod to make that happen. A separate mod that would end up working everywhere. And that would be creating a mod that creates a buff that causes no monsters to be able to spawn in a very large AoE around the player that lasts for 10 minutes. Thank you, Maximus, for following. I've tried giving that kind of feedback to pack devs before. The devs that make this kind of pack, the general response seems to be, LOL, well I can do it, why can't you? Get good, scrub. Sand. And we're good. Good enough. Great. Try the desert style, as was suggested. You get a couple of double chests, you get a crafting table, a furnace. Yeah, this is far superior. Except you can, it's also smaller, and that's a bit of an issue. And it's easier to get up on top of it, which is a real issue. But that's okay. Don't care. Okay, first things first. Do I have access to the dirt bob? I do, okay. Oh my god, what is happening? Alright. What did that say? 50 by 50 by 4 square of dirt, clearing anything 25 blocks above it. Doesn't actually tell me how. Starts at bottom center. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Wow, chicken. Good job. What am I doing? I want the making ends meet first. Oops. Wrong. Thank you, Chocoboy and Reminolos for the follow. How did I take damage just now? I don't even... Did I walk into my own sword swing? Mad Elemental, that's how. Okay, we gotta get on that. High priority. These are not helpful. But it gets me to the I am grout. Make 64 grout, get a baconator, and 32 candied sweet potatoes. Baconator will keep your hunger filled for as long as it has food inside. Can be picky about what it holds. Most harvest craft and metal meals work. Okay. Okay, cool. Need more sand. And make sand. Dirt, fire, compressed. pulverizing in the machines. Though, yes, but eventually. Whatever's. It'll work. Really hoping for something a bit better out of the Baconator thing. Oh, it would have given me a pattern chest. Patterns and part builder. Part builder. Patterns. Okay, so how's this thing work again? Hold shift and you will stuff food in. Shift right click will place it on auto feed mode. There we go. Anchors IO, balls of steel, quickest route from A to B. Okay, so all of that requires stuff I don't have yet. Requires mining to get into. Okay. Why did it crash? This has been an exercise in frustration. Yeah, I'm definitely finding that these high frustration packs are not good for the viewership. Definitely not something to live stream, something to challenge myself with in the future. But I had no idea what I was getting into coming into Craft of the Titans. I just saw it get mentioned a lot. And this is going to be my week for trying a bunch of different mod packs. It's modded, Cooper. just wanted to close the trap door. Sorry for the darkness. You're gonna have to deal with it until I find either coal or lava. Found some lava. Good job. Broke my pickaxe too, before I could get the coal. That's annoying. There we go. Okay. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Didn't you? Oh, you wanted the ghetto tinker station, right? And let's see. This side, sword, wants the coal. The other side wants the torches. That gets me the pick kappa. Some interesting intersecting terrain gen going on. That ended up working out pretty good. At any time, I'm sure it will. Anytime soon, who knows? Ask the people in Sweden. Accidental jump into the lava. You underestimate this pack. I'm waiting for the lava elemental to show up and knock me into the lava. Not like I get a choice in that matter. There we go. Iron. Good. Probably easier to find iron higher up, but whatever. Iron and redstone, building blocks of a nation. Or something. Definitely, generous with ores, this pack. I can give it that much. Why is right-click not doing anything? Okay. Things broke again. Working now. Or at least it's working for now. Bit more iron. Good. Adamantium, huh? What can I do with you? Make ingots that turn into decent armor and okay swords. What is the point of you? It gets lightweight. Yeah, adamantium's not that great, huh? High durability. Mining level obsidian. Mining speed 14. That's not bad. What a sword handle. Or a sword blade, I mean. Attack 3.5. Meh. Can you turn it into a new endoskeleton? Probably not. Okay. Where were we? We are. Take my chests. Take my furnace. Take my spikes. Bring sand to the beach. Yeah, that'll give me my basic turrets. Sorry for disturbing your cat, I think. I wanted to use grout to make reinforced stone. I can do it with... Can I do it with cobble, or do I need cooked stone? I need cooked stone for that. And I make charcoal in a furnace. I don't want to cheat. That's better. Yes, I can normally make charcoal in a furnace with standard stuff. So, lots of coal, not a problem. Where'd my free furnace go? Did I put it in the box? I did. Emo does stuck. Thank you for... Aw, really? Why? Well, I guess that's a permanent part of this video now, because people suck. Alright, there's our reinforced stone being prepared. Well, that's annoying. Okay, what the heck has happened to my right click that I can't attack with it anymore? That's annoying. I don't even like it, and now it's not working. Whatever. I don't need pretty, I need functional for now. Darn it. What? Mod is this even from? Sonar core. Does this reinforce stone immune to explosions too? Who knows? Same hardness. That's similar to the question I asked. Not that I'm blaming you for not knowing the answer. Please don't think that. A very good point that we don't know if TNT is the strongest blast that we're going to be dealing with. What happened to my Baconator? Why am I starting? Oh, I thought I was taking it more of a, we don't know that, you know, them, the hardness that they have is enough to actually protect me. Are portable crafting tables available to me? No. Okay, so creepers have that once lit, they don't not explode thing. I was pretty sure of that, but now I'm absolutely certain of it. I don't know how he got in, but I gotta figure it out and quick. Alright, we've got the world's worst little survival compound going on here. But it's a start. Yeah, there's probably better builder's wands, I just never think of it. No. No, there's plenty of wands, but no better builders. There's an extra utilities too. That's what you get. And that's not instant. That's more of an eventually thing. Yes, the wall on the hilly side is not yet complete, but that's not the side he came in. He came in the water side. Well, that's an issue. I try not to make those assumptions. Control-Shift-Click. Wow. So, real monsters start spawning pretty early. Like, it's just barely starting to get dark. It's not even night enough to sleep yet. It should only be available for legendary ones. Small chance at dealing a large amount of damage. Well, ethereal was certainly worthless. Honestly, the leveling weapons and armor system, from what I remember, isn't really all that worth it. What? Itadiki? We will have fun in a couple of days. I don't want to spoil the surprise. Okay. Stone, iron, IO bus, lapis block. Okay. No problem. Mobs killed by turrets drop loot as if the player killed them. Upgrade chooser, see recipes. Okay. Dead fast stone bricks. Yeah, we'll get on that eventually. Okay, Sphero. Not yet, not that I've seen Reddit on. I've been able to sleep through the night before. Blizzes. Okay. Number of spiders. Plenty of creeper things. So the reinforced stone made with wood works out just fine. Pretty happy about that, actually. Alright, epic loot bag, a syringe, demonic slate, a couple of shadow gems. Sure. Well, that's annoying. About half an hour past when I'm supposed to end the stream, by the way, so we're going to be wrapping up any time now. So the surprise will have to wait until next time. Overall, like, despite all of my annoyances, I am enjoying the pack. Uh-oh. Ranged attacker? Where did that arrow even come from? Someone hopped up and fired, didn't they? Cook ingots. Yes, good. Not the most efficient early use of ore, but the ore is more than generous, and I feel like I need to get some real defenses going. And that's going to require iron and, well, at least iron. Turret base, tier 1. Actually is mostly wood, isn't it? Potato cannon. Really? Ammo type potato. Ow. Ugh. gold. I don't think I have any yet. No, I do not. Another part of what I need is just time to research and figure out options and make plans. Definitely don't get any of that in this pack. Okay, so random bits of stone in there. Ores and such in here. So that leaves you for organics. So don't stand between me and the turrets. Got it. Or don't stand between the turrets and the enemy. What I was trying to say. Made sense in my head. You, please. Start working on a smeltery. We're gonna put miscellaneous other bits in here for now. Here. That I don't quite have a use for yet. You, grab food? Yeah. Can only hold one type of food at a time, huh? Oh, okay, I can manually eat. That's useful. That's super useful. That I can work with entirely. You are entirely for crushing. So we'll get back to you someday when we're at higher tech levels. Any tech levels? Electrical steel, silicon, nature seeds. We get those planted. I love free seeds. Item conduits. Alright. So we need gold. Hooch power? Meh. Potato cannon. Oh yeah. Darn it. Really hoping that I'd spot some gold doing this. Getting into this big old lava pit here. The heck is this? Like a volcano caldera? Not caldera. Reservoir. Tiny part of the Nether. It's impressively big. Oh, hey, look, there's some gold. Don't need much, just need a bit to get started. Aluminum brass. Aluminum. I don't have a easy, this is where it spawns thing I can click, huh? Seem to remember something like that existing. Anyway, let's head up to like 32. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Where did the ladder go? Fell, huh? All the way down? Must be. Kid to the block, thank you for the follow.
Take my hand and we'll combine our sparks. Watch as we sew together, you and I.
Like it could be liquid mana, but hard to be sure. No chest for you. Okay. Yeah, it's either this biome's water, which would be weird, or it's ours to liquid power. Whoops. Hold on. Dr. Zomboss. Got thorns or something. That's a problem. What? Well, this ends poorly. Ah. We escaped! Hooray! Whoa! Hack hates you and wants you to die. I mean, it's a thing that exists that I did not know could exist, Sphero. Hence the what. Not like, I am genuinely confused and have never seen this before in my life. I just forgot it existed. Not like, I can't figure out what happened at all. This is impossible to understand. But yes, thank you for detailing it. Ugh. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't mean to sound like a jerk right now. Just frustrated with this pack and not giving you a chance to get started. There's probably quests that I'm supposed to be doing for this stuff, isn't there? Yep, reinforced stone. Whoops. In love with the coke oven. Okay. Yep, wants me to get on that. Okay. There's the smeltery thing. Apparently I need to craft these. That's fine. Grab. Apparently I'm out of trees. Used them all to make the wall. Where did stencils and everything go? They're in my backpack still, aren't they? Good place for them, really. Yep, it wants an oak wood part builder. Okay, I swear I turned on cheat mode. There we go.
These nuts. These nuts. Got him!
Whatever that is, it's annoying. Really? Well, I'm out of time, and basically out of caring at the moment. I, started wrong again, and you don't get the chance to fix your mistakes in this. There'll be monsters down there, too. Itadiki. Because I've done, you know, significant digging. There's gonna be monsters down there. That doesn't help me, Ron, when, I mean, this is day, like, 3. Anyway, I know that I'm wrong, and that it's totally possible that I'm just, bad at the game. That's okay. Thanks very much for joining me, folks. That's all for today. We're going to be checking out more Minecraft A Different Pack tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. at the latest. Might be ready as early as 1. We'll find out, like today. And, hopefully by the end of next week, we'll be actually getting something launched on the server. This is definitely not going to be it. See you next time.